Hey y'all, so today we are making lemon pound cake. We're also making cinnamon swirl pound cake. So if you want to know how to make these delicious cakes, stay tuned. So first, before we get started in this video, I just want to tell you all, I am doubling the original recipe. So you may see me using more eggs, more sugar, and all of that. So first, I'm going to start off by separating my egg whites from the egg yolk. And this little tool I picked up, I want to say from Walmart. So now I'm going to take my egg yolks and add a half cup of sugar. Now I do want to say I wanted to make a pound cake video again because in my first lemon pound cake video, that was my first video, and I did not explain every step because some people still had questions. So in the ingredients, when you see it in the description box below, it's going to have a half cup of sugar, and then it's going to have 2.5 cups of sugar. So this is where the half cup of sugar, this is where you want to add it in the egg whites. So as you can see in the video, before you add your sugar, you want to kind of get your egg whites to a foamy consistency, and then you want to add your sugar. If not, your egg whites, they're not going to firm up. So do you see how that looks? You want it to look like that before you add your sugar. And when you add your sugar, you want to slowly add your sugar.
I've been feeling emotional, thinking about you, babe. What can we focus on? What we should do? Tell me the truth, 'cause I don't wanna see you with somebody else. And I've been feeling lonely in this king-size bed. I'm trying not to worry about the things you say. I ain't got the time, you're always on my mind. Baby, why you playing with my love? I'm trying to be patient with you now. I'll never be sober if you don't pull me closer. Look me in my eyes and tell me how I'm hypnotized.
I beat my butter on high, and then when it's time to add my sugar, I turn it down to low. And this is where you're going to add the remaining 2.5 cups of sugar. And just remember, I am doubling my recipe, so that's why you see me adding more sugar. So you do want to beat that until it's light and fluffy, and then add your egg yolks one at a time.
with you now. I'll never be sober
And I like to mix this well for about 5 minutes until it's light and fluffy. So I wanted to make this video again to give you all more of a step-by-step. That way you can see the texture that your batter should be in each step. So I hope this is helping you guys out when it comes to making a pound cake. If you follow this recipe step by step, you should not have any problems. Really with baking, it just comes down to mixing everything the proper way. And as far as with your butter, sugar, and your eggs, you want to mix that until everything is light and fluffy. Once you incorporate your flour mixture, then that's when you don't want to over mix it. So as long as we have the butter, the sugar, and the eggs, you can mix it as long as you need to mix it.
I just don't know what to do.
So this is how you want your batter to look: nice, smooth, and fluffy.
And bring her one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume.
Now we're going to move on to adding our dry ingredients. And like I said, I will have the recipe link in the description box below. And one thing that I wanted to share with you, when you're putting your flour in your cup, you want to level the top of it off. So that's what I was showing you. You don't want to have like a dome, because that's actually adding more flour than what you need to add. And so now we have our sour cream, and we're just going to alternate the sour cream with the flour mixture.
And the way she always dances when she thinks nobody sees, and when she's gonna miss her so, I tell her, baby, please don't go. I think you should stay with me. And I really get what the love songs are talking about. Oh, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love?
And your bowl should not be this full unless you're making a double recipe. So just remember, once again, I am making 2 recipes, so that's why my bowl is so full.
Then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love. Upside down, I just don't know what to do. I wanna spend the night with her, bring her one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating, you can't stop looking at her smile. Then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love.
Yes, I'm making 2 different cakes. I'm going to go ahead and add my vanilla. And so once I have this mixed up and I add in my meringue and fold that in, I'm going to go back in with the lemon and then put that into my next pan. So if you want to make 2 different cakes, that's how you can make 2 different pound cakes with 2 different flavors. But of course, you're using the same base. Now we're just going to take our batter and we're going to fold in the meringue that we made earlier. And you all's meringue will be a little bit thicker than this one. It was starting to melt down, of course, because I was recording a video and it was taking me a little longer than usual. But you're going to fold this in and you're going to put it into your bundt pan. and bake it at 325 degrees for an hour and a half. Now, depending on your oven, you may want to check it at about an hour and 20 minutes just to kind of see where it is. But typically, it's an hour and a half that I bake all of my cakes when it comes to this pound cake. And as I said before, I'm going to take this mixture, place it inside of my bundt pan for the cinnamon roll cake, and then the remaining mixture, I'm just going to add some lemon extract to that, or you can add some fresh lemon, and then that's going to be our lemon pound cake. So if you would like to make the lemon pound cake, you follow these same steps, with the exception of adding the vanilla. You want to add the lemon extract.
Baby, I need you. So please just hear me out. I know I've done you wrong. I know that I've mistreated you, but that I am sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I've been a fool, but baby, believe me when I say to you,
So now we're going to get started on our cinnamon roll filling. You're going to need softened butter, cinnamon, brown sugar, and flour. I will have that recipe in the description box.
I need you. Oh, yeah. Baby, I need you. I just need you by my side, yeah, baby, I need you. Oh.
I do want to tell you all, I don't know if I forgot to mash the record button, but I do not have the footage of when the cake came out of the oven or me putting it together or anything. So I do want to tell you, I'm going to add a glaze to this. I'm also going to make a glaze, and I had to move this into a different bowl because that one was too small. So I also added some vanilla to that mixture. But when you do the glaze, it's going to be a second glaze that you're going to see in this video, and it's basically the same recipe with the exception of the flour, but you're going to melt your butter in the microwave and then add the cinnamon and brown sugar. You don't have to add as much. You can cut that recipe in half, but I will have that link in the description box.
You made this work, I made this worse. We fell apart 1,000 times, 1,000 times. You moved away, I'm here to stay. I wish I could go back in time, back in time. I'm so sorry that I hurt you so deep. Swear I spent the last few years just trying to change. I'm on my knees and I'm begging you, please. Is there any chance you're thinking about me? If I change my ways, babe, won't you come back to me? Make no mistakes, babe, won't you come back to me? Come back, come back, come back, won't you come back to me? Come back, come back, come back, won't you come back to me? Yeah, I'm a mess.
So this is the finished product. Like I said, I don't know what happened to the footage of me showing you all the cake once it came out of the oven. But for your lemon pound cake, add your lemon glaze, And for your cinnamon swirl pound cake, you're going to add your cinnamon glaze. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. If you're not a part of the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.